Hello and welcome. This is Chris, also known as the Alteredego, and I'm here to take you through today's game, which is one of the losers bracket quarterfinals, I would say, between Antman and Advay. Antman, of course, being the podcast host, and Advay being the last of Team Zem. Evil Team Zem. You're probably wondering what's happening here. Where's my co-host? They're not here. They're all working. They're all doing something else. Antman's playing. It's bizarre, I know, but I'm going to try and solo cast this game between the two. Ooh, I couldn't even call them enemies. They're not even enemies. They don't really know each other that well. Although I think Antman's painted Advay as the enemy in his head before he's went to play him. We were last seen Antman playing against ZagZag, and he basically cheesed him out of the tournament. Boring bastard. But very effective cheese. The 6 barracks rush, TLO's build as it's been called, where he throws down a lot of barracks together and just keeps on pumping marines. Now it is pretty much an all-in because you just keep on printing or hitting marines until you run out of money. At which point, if your opponent has either died or they have won the game, they've got some sort of counter to it. So we'll see Antman do that again. Who knows? Who knows? Advay will have seen that and probably will be prepared for it. Although without having played against it, maybe you're not as prepared as you think you are. You probably think you're safer at times than what you are. So we'll see what happens here. Advay we last seen taking out Fear. Wasn't it? No, it's Divern. Sorry, Divern. He last played and he played Divern and then lost to... No. Let's see, Advay played... Ugh, I'm lost. I'm not getting myself cut down. Advay, of course, played against Tilt. That was where he lost last. With his great 20-minute Broodlords play that the Tilt didn't meet. That's right. But beat the Divern. And what we've seen from Advay is a wide, diverse range of tactics going into these games. He's went Minus Worm. He's went Mutas. He's went Broodlords, as I've just said. He's went Fast Roach. He's done all those things, and we've still to see a consistent strategy from him, which is really interesting to watch and really interesting to see. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll jump into the game here. Let's just see. Here we go, and ready to go. So we'll start off with that man in the top left, and the purple or red as it's showing them up. My colours keep on getting mixed up in these things. Oh, who knows? It's definitely showing us purple down the bottom right for Advay, but he's Ammon's in the top left, and he definitely looks red on my screen. And in the bottom right we've got Advay, and we're playing in Ohana. I'm pretty sure Ohana LA. Yeah. So 2v2 map. So the other person knows where the other's spawning. You see Advay quickly pointing his Overlord straight for Antman's base, and Antman just running away. Nothing really to see. You'll see the SCV come out here and throw down a supply depot. There we go. Timing straight in, straight build, and Advay's just Overlord to on 10, get his gas, get the extractor trick. So extractor trick can mean a couple of things. Either he's just going to keep droning, or he's got some sort of rush in mind as it goes. His Overlord's popped. It's away to the natural. Gonna go for the natural. I don't see. He's droned up 14 here, and he's letting his money build up. So he's probably going to throw down his spawn and pull here. He could go quick roach. Is what the play is. Although he's pumped another couple of drones. Up to 15 drones, and he is going to throw down a no, he's keeping on droning. He has some larvae sitting there, so maybe he's going straight hatch first. Yeah, he's going to go hatch first. As we can see that pop down ant. Let's just manage to get his wall up before Advay got there. A couple of seconds. There's expansion going down. So it's very hard to know if Antman will do this cheese build again, so to speak. He's got his SCV stuck there. He throw back the mineral line, and Advay is supply blocked. A nice spawning pool would alleviate that, to be perfectly honest. As Antman goes for a little dart around his base, and there's a spawning pool there. So down to 16 again. He's taking his gas. Oh, he's taking the gas. As you can see, we tried to cast this live. Is actually what happened, which is ended up. I'm not doing my own, doing it my own. My connection dropped. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I think you'll see my co-host drop out shortly. He was going to be killed at the time. There's the gas taken by Advay. He's looking for a bit of vision there. We've got a couple of marines out with nothing incredibly interesting here. We've got a gas taken here, although we've lost an overlord here in the interim, and he's supply blocked. It'd be unsupply blocked in a minute, in which case he'd get his queens out. And yeah, we'll start seeing something happen. As you can see, Advay's floating a bit of money now. And we've got one. Up this ramp at the moment. He would see exactly what's going on. The ramp's down. Couple. Ready for this? There's tilts left the game there. Told you. So he'd probably seen all those racks going down. Right. What will we do now? And we've got one spine crawler coming down, two spine crawlers. So the way Advay is going to deal with it, Marines, Ant gets together before he pushes. I mean, it's now 5 minutes. He's got 5 Marines sitting there. It's actually that Advay hasn't floated one of these overlords up to about more, so that he can get some notification. He's got those 2 spine crawlers come down, but he hasn't got any queens out. Oh, here's his first queen, and he's getting ling speed for all these. That's pressure. So he's got 2 spine crawlers up, and there's a queen popping. Oh, he's going to go for 3 spine crawlers. And we've got the march coming down the road. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marines, and there's a bunker going down as well. So, interesting play. Excuse me. And we've got other marines streaming down here. Advay's streaming 12 Zargans out here. See if he can cope with it. As he's transferring drones as well. He's got a pretty good supply lead. He's created a pretty good wall here actually, although Ant can probably go round the side and take things out. Here come the marines. Back, that's good, Advay. So I wonder if Advay's seen that there's a bunker outside, so he's going to try and rush him back. He doesn't want to do anything too crazy. He's got these 3 spine crawlers, and for the moment, he looks pretty well set. Wow, he's trying to engage there. No. Let him come to you. Try and with you. He is going to use the overlord. He's trying to use his Dragon Copper. If you really wanted to deal with this effectively, you would throw down a Bailey nest about now. But he keeps on things, and that should clear that up. Now he's got 4 marines still in the bunker. So he's using it as pretty much as a contain now. If I was Advay, I'd be starting to take down the rocks probably and trying to creep spread around that way. And he has done the decent thing, which is throw his overlord up that direction. As Antman transitions into faction, and interesting. Advay could probably go for a run by at this time with the amount of lings that he has up the top and take out. I suppose there is quite a lot of lings there. Yeah, he's throwing bunkers up because he's expecting him to counter in some way. He knows that a nice little push maybe wasn't as effective as what he hoped. Advay did a decent job actually of protect himself over those. And what he should probably be trying to do here, oh, he's taking in the rock, so Advay's doing very, very well. He should probably try and spread his creep here to take out this bunker. If he can get his creep up to the top of the ramp, then he can use the reels and spine crawlers to take down that bunker and he will not be contained anymore. But as it is, it's not a great problem because he can't expand all there. It's not stopping him from making any units. It's not it's maybe stopping him doing a little bit of harass. But if he wanted to, he could Night a Swarm over here to the side, or if he really wanted to do that kind of harass. Here comes Antman to clean out the Overlord. Will he get there? I think he's going to get away. Yeah. Got this smart about it, really not. No, it got away. So Antman's got his expansion up. He's got 4 bunkers here, which can salvage later. He's Advay spotting for drops. And if I look at the food, Advay has a 11 food advantage here. Ant's got a decent drone advantage. Advay's got 67 Zerglings. If he could upgrade those, which he's doing at the moment, they might be certainly more effective. In the interim, Antman's decided to salvage his bunker and come back out of the way and not be bothered with any of that nonsense. So that Overlord was taken down up there. Advay's momentarily supply blocked. The problem for him is he doesn't really have much vision as he takes an expansion here. He doesn't know about the 4 barracks, or the 4 bunkers that are there. And he's went pure link. So they've got a little bit of a push out here. It's a bit of a scary push actually, because I've got a decent amount of Marines, Marauders. They're all not. They don't have stim or combat shield at the moment. He'll probably wait and try and do a timing attack with those. Even though there's an awful lot of lings, oh well, here we go. He's going to go for a push to see what he's got. And are they going to miss each other? Oh, he's back. He's back. So Antman will see this push. He's back in the wall. Alright, this is an awful lot of lings, but he's still not doing any damage whatsoever. He's got loneliest marine in the world. Going for a wee scout here. See what happens. Advay's cleaned up that and he spotted the expansion. So Advay's going for a run by. Oh, the hardest marine in the world. He's going to try and take this out by himself. Oh, the Zerg don't clear. Here comes back the chase. Goes up. But the important thing is that it's been spotted. So. So he's got 1 in gas there, 3 in gas there. He's just pumping drones. He's at a bit of a supply disadvantage. If I look at the units, Antman's got a really healthy drone advantage. Advay's pumped all this money into units, and they're really not very effective. These 4 bunkers are going to be very, very effective in seeing off this attack. He needs to get, if he can run past where he will be in. Managed to get some, he's just pissed away lots of lings in this engagement. Having a good, he's just very quick and they've all died. As you can see, the things did somewhat of a problem there. But if you look at the resources lost, he's nearly 1,000 more on Advay just from those lings, and he's way down in food now. All he has is these 29 drones. And he's panicking now. I've got to get lings. There's a push coming, and he's right. There is a push coming. And as it is, he's got 3 bases here to protect. Is Antman going to go for the expansion? I'd say probably will, because he'll be thinking if Advay's got 3 bases, he's actually got more units and more upgrades than what he actually has. So if I start sniping off expansions, I'll be in much better place. So he'll take this expansion really, really well. Queen's fight is the loneliest fight in the world. Yeah. All those drones are going to die as well that he just popped out. Bit of a disaster. All around. There we go. Trying to run the drones away. None of them made it. Larva is so strong. Look at the amount of marines it takes to bring down Larva. The couple of Hellions coming out to deal with any lings. We've got all these spine crawlers, and he has no vision actually of these, or maybe he has.
Our forces are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
So with some rings there, get in. As well, and to be perfectly honest, Advay hasn't been very much for this stage of the game. Yeah, I'm just going to try and take many drops inside with these spine crawlers here, which if they were in good position, could have just been chopping away at those. Oh, this doesn't look good. There are lots of rings coming out. They are 2-2. So they are quite I'm going to get a good around there. That's a good engagement man. And he's the back away now. And this army is not. Like it's usually dirty. And just shows you can get the right angle. You will certainly be in business. There are lots of Zerglings coming out. It seems to clear it up, but like I say, it's just so much more common. This is a much more solid base than Advay at the moment. There are all these rings come out and we will clear it up after some consternation, but he needs to get his number of drones up, or he needs to get mutas or something to be a bit more effective. And seeing that all he has is Zerglings, so he's throwing a couple of Helens in here now. They'll not do anything but you know, protect this expansion at the left. Advay's floating an awful lot of money here, could have been put into Zerglings. And this push is coming down again. Now Ant will try and he's now 1-1 those Marines. So there's the difference in since the last encounter. He really needs to move these couple of flank colours. Get a bit of a surround. If he had a building nest up here, it would have been so much more beneficial. Can't get now to surround him. These Zerglings are going to get eaten up. The food advantage is just ridiculous. Advay's trying to go to time and deal with this, but it's going to be crucial. He's supposed to get 3 Zerglings, I think, and ring balance, and building nest would have been the business here for what all that is producing Marines, and all these guns, a couple of Marauders, Marines, and Hellions. He's trying to build Zerglings, but really he needs an alternate attack path. No, that's not good. 10 Zerglings ain't up to get for all intents and purposes, this game is on for that thing. Like I say, a building nest would have cleaned out an awful lot of this stuff. Would have been able to. He had that bad engagement where you get A-clicked and got caught at the front here, and it was pretty bad all round for him because he lost an awful lot of Zerglings. If he managed to get those in the mineral line and do a run by and got him to vacate the bunkers, then he would have been in business. You know, he could have taken out the bunkers, they wouldn't have been there. And starting to run out of money, but realistically he's got 112 food advantage. He's checking to make sure that the expansions aren't taken, and he's got a pretty good contain here at the side. I guess, like you see, there's the play is 3-3 on the Zerglings, and he's got an Ultralisk Cavern coming down, but just one. Oh, there we go. Ultralisk Cavern's coming down, but realistically, he's just got to contain here at the back. He's only on one base now, which is pretty much mined out. He's got a pretty decent stash of minerals, and he'll be able to get 3-3 Ultralisks out here if he comes, but there's just going to be too many forces coming. Here come the Medivacs for the push at the front, which he really hasn't got. He's got 4 Ultralisks coming out, which has cleared out his money. Are they even going to get there in time? Oh my word. It's too many units. He needs a buffer of this stuff. He's got the Marines at the back. He's just going to get sandwiched. And takes an expansion. Motors are revving up. The food hits over 100. Food difference is over 100. The 4 Ultralisks are going to pop. And here comes the push. Peregrines heard before. Ultras. Oh, you're not going to use the ultras to take out there. And here comes the push to the front. Not quite completely yet. Here comes the ultras. The ultras are doing a job and being a decent man. I had 4 bases up, but it's just been nice range that they're coming away. And that is that. So, that was game 1. I'm going to move quickly into game 2. All pretty much set from, you know, cheese at the start. He did a decent job of fending it off. Got his second expansion up, and then kind of sat back in things. And I think that was pretty much the only problem that Advay had. Advay just got a bit caught. Fearing what his opponent, he couldn't really get good scouting from him. And for that reason, he got himself a bit caught. But certainly an awful lot to play for. I mean, he showed how to deal with the early rush. I don't know if Antman will do that again. As we go to our second game, which is on Daybreak. Daybreak LA, which would have been Advay's choice. I quite like it. Daybreak as a map. I think it's a fair map, but you tend to play it an awful lot at these moments. And if I switch to the game, here it is. Here, I'll just join it and running as it started. We've got Antman down the bottom left and Advay up the top right. And what will Advay do? If I was Advay, I would certainly Banelings would be my tech choice. Good pleasantries, etc. From there, Antman. I don't know whether he felt that the cheese build worked or the 6 barracks thing worked. For me, it didn't really. Because it's all about the initial push, and his initial push was very easily shut down. There was just not a tech switch out of that, maybe that needed. He had the money for mutas for a long time, and he was probably just fearful of the timing of them. The time it takes to build a spar, to getting some of those things out. He's done the extractor trick again here. It's a nice trick, but only generally if you're going for some sort of fast roach or something like that, or fast things where you need to get economy up and then get to the position where you throw down a couple of overlords and get out. Standard build from Antman. Advay's heading for the back of Antman's base here. I mean, it's a pretty decent dark spot there where Antman can't see. Could throw a Nidus in there. There's space for a Nidus here if you can get around the back, etc. So there are the spots there. Scouts are coming out. Scout will be spotted. The wall off is there as well. Denying Advay the scout. And not really an awful lot to say at the moment as it goes. Advay's up to 18-18 and he's managed to get himself blocked. So he's no... oh, there's his hatch going down, sorry, tell a lie. He's going up for his hatch. You can see that there's no spawning pool there, and if I was Ant at this moment, I'd be thinking 6 barracks probably. Man hasn't got a ling to his name. Not a ling to his name. He's just going to sit about there and twist to the spawn pool goes down now as the overlords come out. This bit of larva there he could be using. I don't know what he's saving the larva for. Maybe for a queen, but the overlords, well, the overlord's just about to pop, so he'll be able to get his queen now. The wall's been completed at the front. The brains are starting with the front as well. The expansion's nearly finished. Wonder we'll get a transfer of drones. Still no queen, to be fair. He's sitting at 400 minerals here, so he's not making it work. He's not even doing anything to take away this, chase away the SCV. Oh, the queen. He couldn't hit a queen, obviously, because the spawner pool wasn't in, so so late. I was getting myself caught up with my own lack of watching the game at the time, and the internal time in my head was put up there to say, where's the screen? He's at 4 minutes, etc. So Mr. SCV, you're dead. I don't know if we needed 5 drones to kill it, but we've got 1 queen coming out. We should have had another one. But need to get ourselves not supply blocked. Like he is there. Second queen's on his way. Yes. Where are you? Supply, supply, supply. There's the 5 racks going down front. Supply depot. Same again, except he's actually changed it up a wee bit this time. He's going to build these marines, but I don't think he's going to go as all in with it as he previously did. He set them up in a way so that he can expand behind it a bit safer for himself, or where he feels a bit more confident. Queen's going out. He's managed to get himself on supply block. Floating an awful lot of minerals that way just because he got himself supply block there to start and didn't do a great job of managing. The big thing I'll say about him is that he hasn't got great awareness, although he's managed to flight this overlord over here, where he could start to think about some play for going for another expansion. Probably good use of money. He's got that much money in this one, and he's just trying to drone up. But here comes the push. Well, he has nothing to defend this with. Nothing. He's got 2 queens. He's just droning up, droning up, droning up. Oh dear. Archery's not going to be any good to you. Here it comes again. Oh, he's got 2 coming down now, but they're not going to be finished anywhere near in time. Spine crawlers take a long time to build, and here comes the push. He's not even bothering taking down the overlords. He's only going to worry about the queen. Yeah, this is not here at all. Even if these 2 spine crawlers get up, which they probably won't. Well, they are now. Crawlers drained from Antman, but expansion's going down. This is primary concern. It's just rolling with probably more and more troops. Advay's decided to retreat to the top of the ramp as 14 Zerglings come out. He's building another 4 spine crawlers to go with. There. He's trying to use the Zerglings as a buffer. They're not going to finish. Spine crawlers is down. Any of these going to finish? No, 1, 2, 3. They're all nearly dead before they pop. Too many marines. Too many marines. Oh, Advay will be gutted about that. He calls good game. It's not really a good game because Antman went to cheese again, but I suppose the other person's got to prove they can beat it. And until Antman feels that it's not successful, he's probably going to keep on doing it. So Advay goes down 2-0 in that game, and I feel a bit for him because in the first game, but for that really bad encounter at the top of the ramp, where it was a click happened, if he had just been able to micro, and I know sometimes when you see it, you're trying to frantically grab the units to get them away from attacking the bunkers. You don't want them to go anywhere near the bunkers. You want them to take out the other units. He needed to get a surround in the bunkers, and the computer wouldn't do it for him. They certainly had enough lings to deal with the 4 bunkers that were there, if maybe not all the units. So that's Antman progressing on while Advay bows out. Team Sam is gone, and Antman will go out and he will play My Bad Self. Yes, I'll be ready for your cheese, Mr. Antman. I'll not stand for that kind of nonsense that's went on. Well, I suppose I say that, but I suppose I'll have to see how it actually feels and the timings of it. I'll look at the timings and see if I can deal with it, etc. But yeah, Antman has a pretty great record against me, as he said in some of the previous casts. But this tournament plays so different. People do, as you can see, people have done things differently than they normally do. They play in a different style, they try different things, and sometimes a little 6 pool is all that you need to throw people off for the 3 games, and you know, we'll see. I don't intend on letting Ant have his way, have the turn stompy, or even the little marine march, the little ant trail across the map. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll have to get somebody else to cast that, or maybe one of us might have to. As the games that are coming out at the moment are getting tastier and tastier, so trying to get people to cast is that wee bit harder. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I thank you for joining me and listening to me, and I hope that the solo cast wasn't too awful for you, and I hope you got something out of it. But Antman progresses on to play my bad self, and I'm coming for you, Cornish bastard. I'm coming for you. Cheers. Bye.